No, we're good. We're good. I'm
Okay.
anything.
Storybox Audio.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the show. It's the End Zone. You know what I'm saying? The best show on YouTube, man. We go ahead and introduce my man, man. We got my man Jamel. Jamel, how you doing, man?
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, Paul? You all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. EP, what's good?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Shoot, man. We finna find out what the deal is.
EP.
We had good, interesting action over the past couple days. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna kick that off right now, man. The Dallas Mavericks. All right, y'all, man. Tell me what do you think is the biggest reason why the Dallas Mavericks lost that game on last night? Jamel, I'm gonna start off with you, man. What you think?
I think the biggest thing was they was off. Your two top scorers down stretch of the game, they couldn't buy a basket, and that to me that was the biggest thing. And on a low level, I thought I was like, oh, they kind of missed Lively, because Lively would give you a couple offensive rebounds, to give you another look at the basket. They didn't get a lot of offensive rebounds to give them some extra shots, and the shots attempts between both teams were basically the same. So I think if they'd had a couple more shots, they may have not fought, but they would have found a rhythm, going down the stretch to pull away, man. I wish they did that.
Okay. EP, man, jump in on that, bro. What you thinking, man?
Man, the biggest thing was obviously, like you said, lively missing down low, just to cause some frustration, down low. Like I said, get some offensive boards after we was able to get a shot off. It was immediately, man, you missed one. They going back down the other way. They had a much better pace, towards the end of the game. We kept missing too many shots there when it comes, to the Mavericks there. Yeah, and I got to give it to Cat and Anthony Edwards finally coming in late when it mattered the most. They seem hit their big shots, but other than that, like I said, but Mavericks missed too many shots, down low, that when it got too late. So can't really too much call it, like I said, but I think they'll put them away next game.
Okay, man. You guys get.
Yeah, I'm hoping Lively come back.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Jamel.
I'm hoping Lively comes back. Yeah, I'm hoping Lively come back.
I still think they could probably beat them without Lively. If they didn't have next game, they probably could still sneak another one away, which they've been winning that same way here in the last 2 minutes. They've been winning that same way, the past 3 games. So they could have easily pulled that one off, but they just missed so many late shots.
Yeah, what's crazy is, what's crazy, from that center position, the Mavs are averaging almost 30 points and like 12 rebounds just from those two guys in the series.
Lively hasn't missed the whole series. Yeah. He hasn't missed a shot. Yes, that's big. Like, that's big. He's efficient. Like,
wow.
Yes, that's crazy. Yeah, that's big. So missing that. Not saying Gafford. And when Gafford came, not Gafford. What's the other guy? The other big. I forgot his name. Cleburne. Yeah, Cleburne. He wasn't even all the way. He's not 100%. He like, you can tell he was kind of, he missed some of the shots that he would have made. That he would have made if he was. So they pushed him through in the lineup to kind of, not saying too early because they had to. But they pushed him in there kind of just to kind of make up for it, which he wasn't ready for that, I don't think. But I think they can still, like, with the right game plan, they can come back and finish that off with what they got.
Right, guys, and for me, man, you guys gave some great points, man. And I'm just gonna pretty much put this thing in the win, like, you know what I'm saying, in the all together, the grand scheme of things, bro. When on the other side of the finals, the Boston Celtics is resting. You cannot let what happened in Game 4 happen. Meaning you can't lose. You know what I'm saying? Because they over there rested. You pretty much go make it to the finals because nobody's ever came back down from 3-0. All right, at this point, it's just win. When are you gonna get there? So now while they getting extra rest, you still out here playing the series. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't let that happen. Like the Dallas Mavericks, they have to tighten that up. You know what I'm saying? You cannot let that happen on any given circumstance. They played before y'all. Y'all knew exactly what time it was. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all looking to the finals now. And I think that was a problem too. I think they was looking ahead. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the reason why. Go ahead, AP.
Not to cut you off, but I don't want to say that when we're gonna get to this segment here shortly. Celtics had a much easier way to go. Like if we looked at it in the grand scheme of things, we would not think the Mavericks be up 3-1 so quickly in the way they did. Because the Wolves are a much better team than the Knicks and the Pacers, whoever would have made it. Right. We know that. So they just had a much harder path than the Celtics. Celtics they should have did that. I'm not gonna lie to you. They should have did that. They could have swept each one of the rounds they've been in.
But, right. But see, this
is going back to No, I was gonna go to what you were saying. Also in regards to the Mavs, here's a silver lining in regards to the Mavs with this extra game. You got a team that came together pretty much almost the last third of the season. So them getting extra games. While I understand your point, them getting extra games are going to help them to incorporate some more guys. Look what a guy like Jaden Hardy did. The only thing that I'm fearful for playing extra games is if someone gets hurt. You know what I mean? Where you get hurt for a game and now you're out of game. That's the only thing I fear. However, on the flip side of that, I'm like, okay, on a positive, you get some more games to incorporate some more things or to just fine-tune things and guys gelling together a little bit more in the playoffs, yes, but just some more extra time to to just get some more metal about yourself. And the Celtics are resting, but you also know if you get a lot of rest, that game one can be had. Why? Because you might not be on your game. You may be a little bit off on that game one. So that's what I'm going to look for the Celtics in that game one to see if their rhythm is a little off, which I'm pretty sure it will be. Their rhythm may be off. And with us maybe having an extra game or two, because it may go 6. I got the Mavs winning them all. But if we get an extra game or 2, we should be in a little bit more better rhythm. And we can pull one in Boston. That's all we need is to pull one in Boston. So, and I'm looking ahead because, come on, man. Like I told this dude last night of the game, he was like, he was getting all excited. I was like, y'all done, man. Y'all not coming back.
Well, this is my thing when it comes to that. We pretty much know that the Wolves is not coming back. The Timberwolves is not coming back. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I understand what y'all was saying about EP. I think you were touching on it. How you said that Boston had an easier path. But when you already up 3-0 and they already done swept, you know what I'm saying? You have a chance to do the exact same thing they did. I know the Timberwolves is a better team, but you showing that you just as good as the Boston Celtics is versus the Pacers, you that same level versus the Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what we might think about the Timberwolves, they're a better team. The Dallas Mavericks showed us that they just better, flat out. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't close the deal. Now like I said, they're gonna make it to the finals. You know what I'm saying? We good there. But like Jamel said, them injuries, man, you better be careful, man, playing these extra games, dude. Like, that's what I'm worried about. Because you play these extra games while they resting.
Absolutely. Extra games is not needed, they're not necessary. Nobody wants them. But man, we're gonna get to this segment here, but Pacers laid down. I can't even talk too much. Pacers laid down. They laid down early.
Okay.
They started taking out players. They players.
They was injured, man. They was
injured, but come on.
After Halliburton went down, that was that.
But come on, now, they forfeited, basically forfeited. They laid down to beat it. So that's why I'm gonna give Celtics their credit for doing what they had to do. I'm giving their credit to doing what they had to do because they stole game one. They took a lot of games. I mean, like they stole 2 games. They stole 2 games out of that series.
Well,
so I give them that credit.
The thing with the Celtics, like I said, the thing with the Celtics, what I'm gonna watch for is a couple of things in the finals, right? I was talking about the rhythm earlier. and say game one. Let's just say game one, right? The other thing is, and kind of to what you're saying, EP, of them not playing nobody. I get it, right? And here's why. If you don't play nobody, what happens when you get hit in the mouth on that first game that you lose? What happens? Right? You got to adjust. They got hit in the mouth what was it? Round one against the Cavs. The best player got hurt. Right? They got hit in the mouth. No, I'm sorry, not round one. I apologize. Round one they played the Heat. They got hit in the mouth at home.
They did.
They woke up, right? Yeah. They woke up, but the Heat didn't have much. Then they got hit again.
Their best
player went down. Right. Well, not Ben Butler, but I'm talking about Donovan Mitchell from the Cavs.
Oh no,
he went down. So
I'm starting from round one, dog. It was the hurt player.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Every year,
they had a hurt player. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they had but here's the thing, like they never really had to adjust. You know what I'm saying, Paul, to a good team. And so that's what I'm gonna be looking for. Their rhythm in game one to see if they're gonna be off rhythm, right? More likely they will be, and it's a game to be had. Then what happens when you get hit in the mouth by a good team and you have to constantly adjust? What are they gonna do? How are they gonna adjust? What adjustments they're gonna make to counter that good team that can constantly keep coming at you with scorers, multiple scorers, a difficult scheme to scheme against defensively. What are they going to do? And they Celtics are good enough to make that switch, but we haven't seen it this playoff run, and it's going to be critical if they can figure it out early. Because if they can't, I think the Mavs have a really good chance to get the finals.
I'm glad you said it, because it brings me to my next question for you in EP. What do the Mavericks have to do to close this thing out in Minnesota tomorrow night? What do they got to do, EP?
Well, I think one, they got to get Lively back.
Yeah, but that's first things first, and control the pace. Like I would say, put this series it's been. I say Kyrie took a backseat, but it's been more of a Luka series. I say get Kyrie more involved, get him the ball a lot more, push the pace a little faster, and then when it's time, I think, and then go to the Luka in the third and fourth quarter. Slow the game down once we're up. I feel like once the pace up with Kyrie, we kind of they kind of get a rhythm in, if that makes sense to you. And just control the pace. Hopefully, like I said, get Lively back, and then that'll take care of it.
Okay. EP, before I get to you, EP, what happened to Kyrie in Game 4?
He missed a lot of those left-handed layups that he would have made any other time. That was crazy. That's really crazy to me. And I want to go back to even last game when he started missing. It seems like it's one thing or another when he was missing those free throws too. We've never seen something like that. But this game, it seemed like he was missing a lot of left, and give it to Minnesota. They're a good defensive team, and I thought they were going to run into that issue a lot when the series first started. They have two twin towers. We know Karl Anthony and Gobert down there, at least down low in the paint, so they can kind of cause some confusion. But he missed a lot. He missed a lot of open layups that he would eventually, that I would have thought he would have made. So I feel like that and just being too passive to Luka sometimes. Sometimes it's your turn. It's your turn as well.
You see, and that's, I don't know if you guys remember, but when we did the X Factor, we had the X Factor conversation. I believe it was in our last show. I told you guys the X Factor was going to be Kyrie. You see what happens when Kyrie is off. You see what I'm saying? They lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Kyrie is the best player, but he has to be a contributing factor on this team, or this team is not going to win.
I think he needs to know, like, when you get the ball, like Luka can distribute the ball. When you get the ball, score. Like, don't try like with that last play of the game. But the last play of the game, when he gave the ball up, no, that was your time to score. That was I don't like you get the ball back to like you might do a pass next, you get the ball back, but you got to score. That's your job is to score. You don't have to play. I know we're getting nice little passes to PJ Washington and lives are lively, but your job is still to score at the end of the day. So that's more so we need to do. To be honest with you, Luka's a better passer. Yeah, that Luka can do that. Let Luka do that. If you like, if you don't feel like, give it to Luka and go from there. But I feel like he's a little bit too passive. He's a little bit too passive. Like,
okay, that's good. I like that. I like that. This is some good feedback on that. Jamel, tell me this. First, what happened with Kyrie? And the second, what do the Mavericks need to do, or Kyrie and the Mavericks need to do to go ahead and close this thing out, man, and get to the finals, man? Go ahead, tell me that.
First of all, it needs to be. You should be asking what Luka and the Mavs should do. This is Luka team, right? I thought
this is Luka team.
I thought when I came. This is Luka team. I thought when I came back that all the Luka hate would have been done with you guys.
Let's go, Luka hate.
I'm talking about. Been on Luka head about. He needs to get off the ball, stop shooting. Man, stop,
I'm not ready.
Right?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Y'all still haven't learned. I don't know why you're not, man. This dude is nice, man. He's nice with the ball. He's nice scoring. He is the dude for the team. Kyrie is the leader, right? He's the spiritual leader of the team. That's it. That's all the stops, man. Luka has to facilitate. When you talk about pace, it needs to be Luka pace, man. Okay, now let's go back to Kyrie, right? I'm gonna give a couple of things. We said it earlier. Him and Luka was off, but I'm gonna give credit to the Wolves, right? The Wolves made some adjustments, and to the Mavs' discredit, they didn't make those adjustments. The Wolves made some adjustments on defense. I seen Ant not specifically playing Kyrie, right? He would play Luka. He would play some other guys. And so they threw different matchups at Luka and Kyrie, which kind of throws off your rhythm, especially when you're coming down the stretch. You don't know who's going to guard you. You don't know where your spot may come from, right? And so that's what you were seeing from Kyrie. And while he was a little bit off, because Minnesota adjusted and they made some shots as well. What Kyrie needs to do is try to find his rhythm early. If you notice, he tried in game 4, he tried to get going too late. He needs to find his rhythm early. And that doesn't necessarily mean scoring, that means penetrating and creating shots for other guys. If he can't do it, notice what Jason Kidd did when Kyrie wasn't doing it. If you guys watched the game, you saw Jaden Hardy get in the game. And Jaden Hardy started doing some Kyrie would do. He was very impressive. And so, and he's another player that I like coming down this series and also possibly in the finals. Why? Because it's not a lot of tape on him. And so if he can continue to find his confidence and find his rhythm, he's going to be a problem in the finals possibly. But Kyrie, like I said, and I agree with you on that point, EP. Kyrie needs to get going a little bit earlier, but I just don't. Every time you guys say it, it seems like you're slandering Luka, and that's the
I'm
only
not
pushback
saying
to
Luka's
you
not
on
the
that.
best player on the team. Luka's the best player on the team, and yes, Kyrie does have to defer to Luka. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Luka's the best. I'm saying it's just the time for a pace. Just had a pace right. We've been winning off of. I keep saying we. The Mavs been winning off of
Hey, you're
Kyrie.
a fan, brother. You're a fan, brother.
At this point, man, I want to see the city go up. But we've been winning off of.
The city was ready to explode last night, bro.
And I know it was, but especially when Luka almost made that 4-point play. I know he was sick about that. But they've been winning off, Kyrie winning the third and fourth quarter. So switch it up now.
I turned around in the concourse when that play. I was leaving, right? I was leaving the arena, and then in that 4th play, when he had the 3, got fouled. I stopped in the concourse, like, hold up.
That would have made
hold up.
That would have made all the difference right
there.
Then
he missed the free throw. Come on, let's go.
Then he missed the free throw. That was crazy. But that would have made a big difference right there.
bro.
And one last point, and
go ahead.
Please, but Luka, please don't go down there begging for fouls. They're not going to give it to you in Minnesota.
That's a good point. I like that. I like that point.
They're not going to give it to him. So
I hope he hears you.
Yeah.
I hope he hears you, because that's a really great point.
Like you can call, talk to the ref or do what you do, but don't sit down there. Don't sit on the other side of the court, waiting for a foul. I don't think that's going to happen at all. They're going to have to blow him out.
I'm getting annoyed too with the flopping a little bit. Like, yo, bro, like this is the playoffs, man. This is the question. You're gonna get bumped, and I understand you trying to draw a foul, but bro, sometimes you got to just play through, man. You constantly playing for the whistle. You can't get into your rhythm.
Yeah, it's been looking thing for a while though. Like he's gonna pout. He's gonna pout. He's gonna make it known that you didn't call a foul.
Hey, it is what it is as a part of his game, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really don't have no problem with hey, look where they at. So before we get off of this, I just want to say this one thing. Look, two things can be true. Kyrie could be the X factor, and Luka's still gonna be the best player on the team. You know what I'm saying? It's just this is what the series called for. The series and them getting the championship is called on Kyrie to be Kyrie. We already know what Luka gonna give us. Luka gonna give us what he give us all the time. You know what I'm saying? He always gonna double, triple. One of the two, he'll give us that. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be at least a 30-point triple-double or double-double. So I mean, at that point, Kyrie, give me what you know you can give me. We gotta have it. If we don't have it, we're not gonna win. It's just simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
But bro, Kyrie gonna give you that. That can't be your X factor. You know you're gonna get 20 and 6 from Kyle, or 25 from Kyle. You should book that.
No, I don't know that.
No, we don't. We don't see him give us like a cool 19. One of the guys he went 6 for 19. Luka won us the game. So more aggressive, like a little bit more aggressive.
Right. Now before we move on, I kind of want to kick this over to EP real quick. Give us a little bit of an unpopular opinion. Go ahead, take it away.
Unpopular opinion, man. I know nobody be wanting to hear none of this, but nobody thought of it just yet. Cat has not lived up to the number one pick here in the past 5 years, and I think Nas Reed is better than Cat, and Nas Reed could have gave you that same 25 whatever he gave you last night. Cat has yet to give you 30 points in this whole series. What are you doing? And last night, so he did hit a couple of big threes late. But I seen him trying to go to the rim and beg for fouls and Gafford throwing his stuff to the Raptors. He's not played up to what he I don't care how many 20-point game, how many threes he put up. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all, and I think Nas Reed been showed himself a lot better. And that's all I got to say. That's all.
He's a
Nas Reed.
EP, man.
He's finesse player. I don't know if Nas is better than him because of size.
They're about the same. I wouldn't say they were saying he got like probably an inch or two over him, but they can give you when Nas Reed he can kind of do both. He can do more for you than Cat, I believe. So even on the defensive side too. Yeah, he does give up a couple inches. I think he gives up probably about 2 inches, but I'll take him on the other end.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying his build. His build is slightly Cat. I don't know if he has back to his back to the basket type moves like Cat. Their jump shot might be about the same, but I don't know. I mean, Nas Reed is good. He's nice. I don't know if he's Cat though. And I think the thing on his Cat is when he makes his mind up to be aggressive and stop playing to the outside, and for people that are smaller than him still being on the outside, he stopped doing that, he'll be fine. It's just he could constantly try to be that finesse type player, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Me seeing this series, I watched him a lot. I'm just not impressed by it. Like I hadn't even seen him go back to the basket a lot too much. But not as much. I just seen him throw threes.
his back to the basket game is he just don't go to it because he wants to be in the perimeter.
Exactly. You got to see that ball go in sometimes.
Yep. Hey guys, that was our unpopular opinion by my man EP. Now this the name is unpopular. Okay, it might become popular series now. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all now if y'all new to the channel, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I mean, me and the guys would really appreciate that, man. Now I know y'all trying to get Boston, man. So let's go ahead. Let's touch on Boston. I have a question for y'all. Y'all already told me about what y'all think about this series coming up, but now y'all tell me this. Do y'all believe if the Celtics don't get this thing done this year and win this championship, do you believe they're going to blow it up? EP, let me hear from you first.
From a business standpoint, they don't have to. They don't got to just yet. When you say blow it up, I'm thinking Tatum and Brown go elsewhere. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so from a business note, I believe Tatum got one more year for that like Supermax deal. And do I think so? I say next year, say if something go wrong, they might do some things because they might not want to pay both of them the max.
Okay, but EP, should they blow it up if they don't win?
Give it another year. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm still thinking of a business side. Give it another year. But what I will say, we might just see. What's his name? Brandon Azul, the coach. He might be gone.
Okay.
After maybe after.
What's his name, dog?
What's his name? Azul. I don't know his name, man.
Missoula, man.
Missoula. I was thinking of the liquor. Azul. Lin Azul.
I said Missoula.
Mel. So Jamel, same question. If they don't win this championship this year, should the Celtics blow this thing up?
Nah, man. Nah. You keep riding with Jason and Tatum, man. You keep going with them. You added a piece with Porzingis. You know what I mean? You got Big on the inside. You got some defense on the outside. They solid, man. I think in their case, they tend to just like to play freely, and sometimes they go on stretches where they play freely that they kind of get out of sorts, and then Missoula got to bring them back like, yo, wake up. And so that's their issue. They're gonna be strong, man. They're gonna face a good Mavs team, but the Mavs got a challenge on their hands when it comes to the Celtics in the finals, man. So I still don't know who I'm gonna go with. Right now, I'm definitely rolling with the Mavs because I'm out here in the DFW. But for right now, but it's gonna be tough, man. Because Celtics got everything, man. They got defense. They got yeah, man. They're gonna be tough.
Okay, man. Me personally, what I think about this whole situation, it's gonna have to depend on the fashion. Yeah, I'm talking about if they lose, in the fashion that they lose. Like if they get swept, which I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'm just saying if it does happen, you gotta blow that thing up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they done been in this position 2 years ago, with the Warriors and lost in 6. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Last year they lost in the Eastern Conference Finals, if I'm not mistaken, to the Heat. This year, and then I think the year before, the Warriors, they was also in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I just believe that this year, if they just get swept, man, you got to blow it up. I mean, like they're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not going nowhere.
Would you take? You don't give them credit for just making to the finals, though. I give them credit for that. I don't think you could blow that up just for making finals.
The Mavericks been doing that. You know what I'm saying? The Mavericks, they've been in the Western Conference Finals in the past 2 years. You see what I'm saying? They was in the Western Conference Finals that year, which they lost to the Warriors. But they wasn't one of the favorites 2 years ago. Neither they caught a hot streak. It was kind of same ways happening with this team, but this team is to me is a much better put together team where you have guys that are starting in their roles. Right.
Drew Holiday is a huge X factor. I think that's the one that's really had them to get the 60 wins, and do what they did. So if they do blow anything up, he has to stay. So if I wouldn't have him go anywhere.
Man,
yeah, he would definitely. But I can see Kyrie putting in work on him.
Yeah.
Think so?
What? Yeah.
Think so?
Man, what?
That's a good matchup.
And here's why. Kyrie got a counter for everything he gonna try to do. And he ain't seen nobody like Kyrie this playoffs.
Kyrie gonna eat his
If you think about it.
They got people they can switch a lot. They can switch a lot of that over. Like
I'm not saying switch. I'm not saying split. I'm saying one-on-one matchup. They're gonna put Drew Holiday on him and say, "Yo, we need you to put a lid on that."
Dude,
that's his job. That's what he's there for. And I got a feeling Kyrie's gonna accept that challenge and understand that Drew Holiday, his job is to take whatever Kyrie's doing and take it away. And I think Kyrie has a counter for that, right? And then once Kyrie gets past him, you're going to see his front court, his back court have to step up, which is going to lead to lobs, which is going to lead to threes. And I'm telling you, like, I'm looking forward to that matchup. I
feel like Drew Holiday is better defender than Mike Conley.
What? They didn't want
Drew Holiday's a better defender than Mike Conley. I think he is. And
but Conley's not on. Conley's not really on
Kyrie, like a little bit. So last guy, like you said earlier, what's his name? Ant went to Luka, and then what was his name? Ant went to Luka, and then Conley went to Kyrie. No, yeah. Conley went to Kyrie.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So that's what they did last game. We kind of seen him kind of doing down.
Yeah.
So I gotta get.
They're gonna throw different bodies at Kyrie. Go ahead, dog.
My fault. I gotta give Kyrie. I gotta give Drew Holiday a little bit of credit. It's gonna be a look. He gonna have something for Kyrie a little bit, I think. And the Celtics can kind of switch over the defenders to him too. Jaylen Brown's a pretty good defender as well. I'm not saying he got any better chance than Drew Holiday, but they can kind of like throw different people at him. And they got 3 to their 2. So you never know.
Look,
go ahead, Paul.
Man, real quick. The Drew Holiday matchup, man. It's not a good matchup for the Celtics. Okay, Kyrie is gonna tear that man apart. Like he's gonna tear him apart. No, I'm serious. He's gonna tear him apart. He is. I'm serious. He is. So this matchup, like this Boston team, is the team Mavericks should have been praying to get in the finals because they match up real well against them all the way around. And that matchup specifically, that's the one you need to watch. That Drew Holiday. If Drew Holiday is gonna take Kyrie, that's the one we need to be watching because that's the one that the whole series open. Watch what I tell you. If he take Kyrie gonna eat.
I gotta give some credit there. My fault. Go ahead, Jamal.
How you feel with Kyrie against Derek White?
Against Derek White? Man, I really like Kyrie, man, against that's why I'm saying it's a good matchup for the Mavericks. I like Kyrie against all them guys. Like I like him. I like it. I like Kyrie with all of them. Whoever gonna take them, I don't think they gonna have a problem with this duo. They gonna have a problem with Luka and Kyrie, both of them. Whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? Because
Derek White, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Derek White forms a little bit more of a problem just because of he has long arms. And he can kind of reach in late when Kyrie's making some type of counter move and some type of gather. He can affect Kyrie's shot at the high point. Drew just has quick feet. And that part I don't worry with Kyrie because he has so many counter moves. He's so shifty. So they're gonna throw those 2 guys on him. and it'd be interesting to see who they throw on Luca. Were they going to Joe
Oh,
Derek White and more likely Jalen Brown on him?
hold on. So this is my question then. Since you brought that
It's
up,
going to be interesting to see yeah. Mm-hmm.
who do you guys think? And Jamel, you go ahead and continue. Who do you guys think is the best defender on Boston? Best defender, period. Just defender.
I would say
I'm going Drew.
I would say it's probably I would say Drew. I would say Drew is the best defender.
EP, you said Drew too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's who's gonna take Luca. The second, whoever the second best is gonna take Kyrie. The best defender is gonna take Luca. Go.
It's gonna be a lot of switching. Like I said, they're gonna throw a lot of people. Like I'll advise if I'm going for Boston, I advise them doing that early. Don't wait till the game's over. I'll say I'll just throw different people, like let them. I'll just rotate from Jaylen Brown. This is on Luka, from Jaylen Brown to Drew Holiday, and even to Tatum getting some of them too.
Right.
It's like so they can do some rotating with that. So
right.
I don't think it really matter who is the best defender. They're gonna go off who's hot and who needs to be on who.
Okay. Man, let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and stay with these Celtics, man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think, EP? Man, what do you guys think that the Celtics got to do? And let's just say it's the Mavericks, okay? If in order to win the finals, what do they have to do to beat the Mavericks? What's going to be the objective?
The objective, like I said, throw as many people at Luka and keep, so they have more, so their offensive players can have more energy to, do what they need to do instead of, wearing the energy out on. Or I'll say probably Kyrie gonna have you wearing your energy out if he decides to be aggressive. So throw different guys. Y'all have the team to do it, to where y'all can throw different people at these playmaking, these scores, and then go from there. They just don't get left behind in scoring. Don't try to get in the chess match. Just try to going back to back with the Mavericks. When you're up, keep being aggressive. That's all you guys can do. Other than that, I don't think they have much of a chance. To be honest with you.
Jamel got a chance?
I said, Jamel, what you think?
Celtics don't have a chance?
I mean,
no, I understand EP why he said the Celtics don't have a chance.
Man, if everybody comes out healthy, if all the Mavs are healthy through this whole series, I'm saying a good 6, but it is over. It is over. Like I said, they better throw it. Good.
Okay.
Jamel, that's pretty much.
Write that down.
I just told you that because I told you the matchup.
I'm leaning Mavs right now, like I said, only because I'm here in the DFW and I would love to see it. But bro, the Celtics are good, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a long series, 6-7, if the Mavs can get it done. With the way Boston's gonna win this series, if Boston is hitting their shots, the Mavs are done. Right, because I think the Celtics have more pure shooters than the Mavs do. They have more firepower. You got your center shooting threes. You got Drew. You got Derek White. They can go 5 and shoot threes, and then you get Porzingis back. He's another threat, right? So if they hit in their shots, unlike the Wolves were doing, games 1 through 3, if they hitting their shots, the Mavs are going to be in trouble. Because I believe the Celtics just have way more pure scorers and just shooters than the Mavs do.
Okay.
But here's my other thing to that though, and I'm going to say this in case if it gets my mind or we don't get to it. I tend to go with the team with the best player on the court, and to me, the Mavs have the best player on the court, and it's not Kyrie.
We not, man. We know that.
Hey,
I'm just checking, but I just be hating.
I would hate to be Jamel back when the Cavs and Warriors was in the finals every year, because the Cavs always had the best player, but they only won one time.
Not necessarily that. I thought KD was. We ain't gonna talk too much of that. I thought KD was always a better player on both teams. When KD was there.
At that point, man, it's like, what do you prefer? You know, what do you prefer at that point? Who do you prefer? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. You guys got any more thoughts on that? On that that Celtics?
They had an easy path to it, man. That's it. They had every season. Every series, somebody was hurt.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah. They had one of the East. Hey, the East has always been like that, though. The East has always been the cup, cakewalk. Mm-hmm. Always been like that. It don't look like it's going to change anytime soon.
Here's the other thing that no one's really talking about yet.
What's that?
It's Kyrie going to Boston and Porzingis coming to Dallas. Yeah,
that's the thing. Yeah.
So imagine yourself going to the team that you used to play for, and you left, and you kind of left on some. Yeah, I ain't really rocking with them no more. I said I wanted to be here, but I ain't want to be here. I'm going to take my talents to Brooklyn. Then in Porzingis' spot, they realized like, yeah, we can't win. We can't win with this tandem. We got to ship you off. You can't rock with Luka. So imagine those two dynamics, those two storylines, those two narratives of those players coming into those arenas, man. That's gonna be electrifying. Expect some fireworks, man. Expect some fireworks. And I know we're getting ahead a little bit, but we already know what it is gonna be. But expect some fireworks.
I see Kyrie coming out of that strong, coming out of that one. Like I think that would probably motivate him more to be more aggressive. Like, there's gonna be a lot of boos every time he gets the ball.
Hey,
we're gonna need Ramadan Kyrie in Boston.
Jamel, I'm glad you brought that up, Jamel, because I don't think nobody saw Kyrie having a chance to be able to get back at them fans, and nobody thought it was gonna be in Dallas. I think people thought it was gonna be probably in Brooklyn for him to do it, but for him to do it in Dallas, be able to have a chance to do it in Dallas, that make it even bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because winning the championship on that court, on their floor, boy. Hey, they might as well, man. Ooh, that's a good point, bro. That's good right there. That's good.
They might be throwing stuff on the court. Kyrie gonna be talking his dish.
Bro, Boston,
Kyrie gonna be talking.
Yes.
Kyrie gonna let them know he gonna let them know how he feels about the Boston fans. I know y'all don't like me, but what? Yo, that's gonna be crazy.
He might wipe his feet on old Lucky again.
Now I think he moved on from that. I think he in a better space from then. But he definitely gonna remember those fans. And if he get that chip, he gonna talk.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, man. Hey, so let's kind of wrap back around to the Timberwolves. What I really want to know about the Timberwolves is, what have you guys thought of Anthony Edwards? This whole entire series, with the Mavericks. Jamel, what have you thought about Anthony Edwards?
Nah, man, he's the real deal, man. And he's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
When you talk about pace, and we all love, which I think we do. We all love Luka's pace, right? How he plays. He's never sped up. Ant has that in his game. Super athletic. Right. His jump shot is getting super better. His handles, he's the total package, man. And then his attitude, his joyous kid attitude of, man, I just love to play basketball, and I love to play basketball with the guys I play with. Man, you can't ask for a better start from the NBA than Ant, man. He's really brung the Timberwolves, who've been a doormat in the leagues since pretty much they've been in the league. They had a couple of good seasons when Garnett was the MVP, but man, he's going to be a problem for years to come. I hate that he's in Minnesota. I wish he was in a bigger market, just so they can promote him a little bit more. But he's going to be the truth, man. Him and Luka gonna go at it for years to come, actually.
Okay, all right, that's good stuff, man. EP, man, what you think about Anthony Edwards, man? This series and the whole playoffs, man.
Yeah, man, this whole playoff run gonna get him a lot better. Period. Like this whole playoff run is making him as a better player. Like say he's getting to know himself, find himself within the game, and late in the playoffs like this. I don't think he even imagined himself playing like this. even this late, he got a lot of confidence. But I don't think he's seeing himself doing what he's doing now, which it's all coming to fruition. So good for him. I still think he bit off a little more than he can chew. Talking to Kyrie, and I think he's been gassed here lately. So hopefully he's learning how to I guess pace himself throughout the playoffs, learn how to play through the playoffs, and he can learn from this for sure. So we should be seeing this. But I do want to say, I know we don't talk about it much, but who had that same type of arc was. He hasn't had the same success just yet, but Ja Morant, I want to see him do. That's what we seen Ant do is what we thought we were gonna see from Ja. So hopefully, like I said, he gets some competition with him, next year in that West, where everybody's healthy and they more expecting to what he can do. So it's only gonna get tougher from her.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. You bring up Ja though. It's gonna be interesting to see how he recovers from that injury, man. I think it's a lower leg injury that he had. If I remember right, or is it a shoulder?
It was shoulder. It was shoulder. Yeah,
the shoulder.
Okay. Legs fine.
Okay,
legs fine.
Okay.
I mean, he probably can't come back.
Yeah, man. Don't be saying that, man. Yeah. No legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah. Like, and you root for Ja, man. Because he's super talented. He's obviously the face of the Memphis Grizzlies. But I guess I'm seeing his trajectory is more of a guy that's not going to get it done, man. AI.
You said Allen Iverson? Allen Iverson.
Who Ja?
Comparable to a guy that's super talented that just didn't get the chip, man. Just didn't get the chip. I see it comparable to AI. I'm not talking about their, like
accolades,
their personalities, or anything like that. Two different guys, but just how the league is going. You're seeing the young guys come up right now before our eyes, and I think he's going to be trailing a lot of the young guys. I don't see him making that jump that Luka's going to have. I don't see his organization putting him in a good position to make that jump. Yeah, man. I think Ja's gonna have to leave Memphis. Actually,
Jerry Jack. I like JJ. They can mesh really well. I think they might be a little sleeper team next year. Like I said, with him on the court being healthy. But
hey, man, look.
Like we seen a lot of it this year. We seen a lot of it this year. A lot of surprise. We didn't see the Timberwolves doing this last year. So
hey. Look, man, so this is what I'm going to say about Anthony Edwards. Man, look, the hype around him was great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was fun while it lasted. You know what I'm saying? But I think, listen now, I think Luka heard all that face of the NBA, he this, he that. And Luka said, okay, watch this. You know what I'm saying? So Luka got something to say about that face title, man. You know what I'm saying? Luka said, this is going to be me. You know what I'm saying? I know people they don't want the European guys to be the face of the league, but hey, Luka fits that mold because he has a personality. He has to play. He's in a big market, Dallas. You know what I'm saying? He's it. You know what I'm saying? He is the face of the Dallas Mavericks, and he is the best player. Me personally, right now, I think Luka is probably the first or second, maybe even third best player in the league right now. Pound for pound, Luka's up there. You know what I'm saying? He's up there. So yeah, and I think if he win the chip, and he does it. He'll be the face of the league if he wins the championship. Yeah, go ahead, Jamel.
I agree with you, though. I agree with you on as far as the face of the league if he wins. The only thing I disagree with you, I don't know if Luka got that mean
charisma,
that mean streak of I'm listening to what's going on and I'm gonna show them. I don't know if he got that in him. I don't think he's built like that. I just think he's nice. He knows he's nice, and he's going to show y'all like, yo, like I'm nice. I think he's the best player in the league right now. I got Luka the best player in the league.
Jamel, that man.
And only reason I'm sometimes I'll be like, I don't know if I should say it, but just because he don't play no D, he play offense, right? But his offense, bro. Nobody in the league is playing the point, the O like Luka's playing. Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If he's on, if Luka's on, Celtics got a problem. If Luka's averaging 40, Celtics got a problem.
Yo,
I'm just telling you. Yo.
Jamel. So I don't know if you've seen the clip when Luka hit the shot. Believe it was in Game 3. Man, the dude told he said whatever he said. I think it was Gobert, and then he told the fan, "Go home, B." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So he do got.
That's a mean freak.
But that's not a mean streak. That's not. I'm gonna show you. That's not. I hear what y'all saying.
Is Jokic doing that? No, Jokic not doing that.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying if I'm listening to somebody out and they're saying like, oh, this person is better, or I don't get picked on a pickup team, and then I come out and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show y'all should have picked me up. Luka ain't doing that. I think he's more so. He's not gonna say, oh yeah, that's what I get. He's not gonna say, oh, that's what I get for not picking me up. She's just gonna bust your ass. That's what he's gonna do.
See, I disagree with that, bro. You know the reason why I disagree with that? Luka heard all this they was talking, man. That's why the Mavericks was up 3-0, because he heard that. You know what I'm saying? He took that shit to heart. Excuse my language. He took that to heart. You know what I'm saying? He took it to heart. And went out here, and you could tell, man. Look at his energy. I mean, look at his energy, man. Like, look how he playing.
He's very cocky.
Yeah, I mean, the man, and he backing it up too. You know, because he tired of Anthony Edwards stuff in the face of the NBA, all that kind of stuff, right? He tired of all that. That man, he's going to taking it.
Jamel, you ain't see him go up to everybody face this pass. He did it to Devin Booker. He did it to Harden, and he did it to he just did it to Anthony Edwards here recently.
To me, that's more so. It's like, yo, I know you're good, you know what I mean, but I'm better, and my, you know what I mean. That's that, but it's not. I heard that. Well, folks are saying, I'm letting you know that it's not that. I think it's just like, yo, yeah, you know, we winning right now. That's to me is what he does it is when he's winning. It's not that he's constantly talking to these dudes. He's more so talking to the refs more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just more or less showing like his thing is like, yo, I'm letting everybody know I'm nice. It's not to say I'm proving a point to you, and to be a face of the league. I don't think he really built like that. I think Ant is built like that. Ant wants to be the face. And he's gonna let you know I want to be the face.
I don't know.
Jamel and EP. All that you saying sound good, but this is all I know. And both of y'all know this too. This is all I know. When the Suns had all that hype, everybody, all the Suns didn't do this. The Suns didn't do that. Luka went up there and put 50. They was up at halftime by 50. They was up at halftime by 50.
You talking about that Game 7?
That's when the thing started. With the face looking at people, that's when that started. And then he went and did the same thing to the Clippers. And then he went the same thing to now he's doing it to the Minnesota. So that's all I know. You say he don't got it, but every single time somebody get hype, he go and kill him.
Yeah.
Every time. He don't get the hype though. He going to get these guys that got the hype. So I don't know, man. I don't know. He might. You might need to look closer into that, bro, because every single time a team got all that hype, Luka come in, drop it right back down.
Let them know who that dude really is.
Bro, he even proving me wrong, bro, because I didn't even see none of this coming. I didn't see that Suns stuff coming. I didn't see the Clippers coming. I didn't see the Minnesota series coming. I'll be the first to admit that.
Hey, the Clippers were hurt.
Nice, man.
The Clippers are the most overrated team I've ever seen in my entire life. To get off topic, but the Clippers are the most overrated team I've ever seen.
What a healthy Clippers now? Come on now.
Come on.
Trash.
EP, when are they healthy? EP, when are they healthy though? When are they healthy?
Exactly.
They're healthy all year. Kawhi played 60 games.
Until when?
He played 60 games. So if that's the case, let's stop this low management stuff, man. Let's give him this. Let him play 40 and let him play the playoffs. Then, but you'll be angry at that. You don't want to see that, do you?
Man,
Look,
Kawhi played 2 games in the series, and then he had to sit out for the rest of the series.
They did because they didn't even need him. I mean, they did. They needed him, but they didn't he just kind of got in the way.
Hey man,
Clippers are trash. They need to blow that up. Actually, you're talking about blowing up a team. Blow the Clippers up.
Harden stays.
Yep, blow them up,
man.
Blow them.
But hold on. One last thing. This is my last time talking about it. I love Luka. I love what I'm seeing right now, man. Number 1 player in the league right now. But I thought they said they was gonna stop.
Okay, EP.
Hold on, Pop. I thought they said they was gonna stop the little jumping into somebody fouling, man. Because they stopped it for Harden this past year.
Yeah,
I'm seeing Luka go crazy with it.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna get into that, man. But listen, Luka's Harden 2.0. We ain't gonna get into that.
Right. Yeah. Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
No.
That's all it is. That's all it is. We're just seeing it. We're seeing the same thing.
No. Luka is nothing like Harden in the playoffs. Nothing.
Okay, not in the playoffs.
Harden was ghost in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
Luka's then averaging a triple-double.
I think
Harden is trash in the playoffs.
No. Now you want to get to analytics, Harden still averaged a cool 28, 10 in the playoffs. If you want to get
meaningless points. If you want to talk about average. Yeah, it's meaningless because it's no impact of winning. It's no impact of winning. No impact of winning.
He done took him to the conference finals though, just like Luka's done up until this point. So let's. I mean, he's about to go to the finals, so he's about to take that next step now. But Harden been to the conference finals, but he ran into the Warriors, one of the best teams ever.
Right. No, man, he's not 2.0.
He ran into the Warriors. He ran into the Warriors for the past 5 years.
No.
What are you saying?
No, man. And I'm saying he had talent around him. I'm saying he had Westbrook. I'm saying he had CP3.
Whoa. Hold on.
Not enough.
So check this out, man. We're gonna get into more of that here in a little bit. But right now, I need to take y'all back to about a year and a half ago. Man, we got the Angel Reese, she did the little John Cena "You Can't See Me" thing. That what basically blew up and got the eyes on the women's basketball. Fast forward all the way to the Caitlin Clark, you know what I'm saying? The Caitlin Clark hype that's going on now. That's what kind of kicked off with that little stuff they did with the White House and all that with LSU last year with the championship in the college basketball. To now we're seeing Caitlin Clark, the number 1 overall pick. She gets in the WNBA, and not just her, but all these rookies, man, that's getting the WNBA, all getting all this hate. They getting manhandled on the court. I mean, and these guys, they complaining. The people that's been there, they complaining about they getting all this, they getting more money. Specifically, Caitlin Clark. And there was a situation that happened in the game with the ejection. All right, Alyssa Thomas got ejected for a foul. Like what was it? Like it was a clothesline on Angel Reese. Now y'all tell me what y'all think about all this WNBA. Do y'all think the old heads should be happy, or are y'all with them on how they should be? They should have been the ones getting all this love and all this other stuff. What do y'all think about that? EP, go ahead and kick me off, man. What you think? What you think about that whole situation, dating all the way back to the LSU situation?
Man, they got to make the ratings pop somehow. So yeah. So if I got to knock Angel Reese upside the head to boost my rate, but yeah, man, that's kind of like a welcome to the league type thing. Yeah, I don't really side with neither one of them. I know they are getting a lot of hate as far as the rookies. I feel like Caitlin Clark's getting more hate than she should. That Angel Reese play, it wasn't necessary at all. So that she didn't have to do that. But yeah, they're gonna play them a lot more aggressively because they're bringing them. They're getting more shine than they have. And they've been working hard for the past years. So yeah. They get I've seen a lot of it on social media as well before they even got to me. So
right.
For sure.
So Jamel,
for me, man. For me, man. It's it's hey, like we know what you did, we know who you are, like that's cool, but this is a different league, right? And you think you're gonna come in here trying to push people around? You think you just come in and shoot threes in our eyes and all that? Nah, we pressing you up from 94 feet, and I like it. It's it brings
Viewership.
hello. It shows that that the women game is competitive, and
Yeah.
yeah, and the viewers is up, and so if they can show that, hey, no, we have a real competitive league. We're women, but we play with passion. We play with heart. We care about our teammates. We care about winning, and that's what people love to see, man. And so, I think Angel Reese, I love how she embraced it. I think Caitlin is embracing it as well. And then what they got to do is to build this league up. They gotta win, and I think once Caitlin Clark start winning, man, it's going to explode, man. The WNBA is going to explode. They're in a really good space right now, man. They get some more teams, get some more talent in the league. Man, it's going really well for them, man. I'm really happy with how it's going. I love how the vets are playing them tough and like, hey, it is what it is. You ain't gonna just come in and just think you're gonna just get things. No, you gotta earn it.
Hey, man, both you guys gave some great points on me on this particular subject, man. I feel like the vets, they should be appreciative of what these young women, have brought to the game, the professional game of basketball for women, because now they're going to start getting these private jets. They're going to start getting these more money. Instead of having a $2 million contract, now you're going to have a $50 million contract. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have more shoe deals. You're going to have more sponsors, all because of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, of what they started back in college. You know what I'm saying? Because a year ago, I couldn't name a WNBA player. I can name them now. You know what I'm saying? So y'all should be happy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be happy with that. It's just like Jordan with the shoe deal. Nobody was getting shoe deals before Jordan. Jordan, the one that started that in the NBA. They wasn't getting them shoe deals before he came along. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody was hating on Jordan for getting the shoe deal. Now everybody got them. So here in the future, in the WNBA, they're all going to have sponsorships. They're all going to have shoe deals. They're all going to be able to have private jets. They're going to have all that stuff that they didn't have, all because of these young women that's coming in now. So you should be happy that the generation that's going to come after you is going to be set up well. And you should be happy that if you get more money in your pocket, just because she got 100 million and you get 50, don't mean that you should be unhappy, because you could have only had 2 million and now you're getting 50. So what's she getting 100 million? You know what I'm saying? It's marketing value. You know, everybody know how that stuff go. If somebody don't want to pay for you, they don't want to pay for you. You know what I'm saying? But just be happy that the viewership is going up, the sponsorships are going up, the game in general is just going up, man. That's what I think. What y'all think about that? Y'all with me on that?
Absolutely. Yeah, they gotta appreciate what's coming. What's coming?
I don't know appreciate. I don't know appreciate right now because you're a peer, right? And so I'm competitive against you. So appreciate. Nah, maybe when I'm done, maybe down the road, I can say, yo, I can give them they flowers. But right now, you're an enemy. You know what I mean? You're on the other team. I'm not giving you no flowers. And again,
you're now mean go easy on them.
Mel.
I'm not. No, definitely don't go easy. But what he's saying is they're hating. They're not appreciative. And what I'm saying is I'm not going to give you your flowers right now because one, you just got in, and then for two, we're opposite teams more than likely. I'm not giving you no flowers. You're an enemy right now. That's where I'm coming from.
Wait, but hold on for a second. Hold on, Jamel. You don't realize these women that's playing, that's been in the WNBA, they getting more money in their pocket right now because of what these young women that's coming in the league doing. That's the part I'm talking about. They need to appreciate, because just because Caitlin Clark is getting more money for whatever deal it is, and you doesn't mean that you should be hating on her. You still got more money, even though it's not what she getting. You should still be appreciative. You getting more of what you got the previous year or the years past. That's what I'm saying. They need to appreciate. Now on the court, hey, go have at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Have at it. But I'm talking about off the court, the endorsements and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Be appreciative of that stuff, because you want to go get that without these young ladies they got now. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I got you on that. I got you on that. I just think as a competitor, you're not necessarily looking at that. So if I'm asked that question, I'm not going to give them the flowers. I'm gonna say, they played a part.
Yeah.
But as a competitor, I'm gonna say they played a part. But I'm not going to say, oh well, thankfully Caitlin Reese came along and Cardoza came along. I'm just not going to see it like you guys are peers and we're competing, and I don't want to really give you give you flowers or give you, what I mean? I just don't want to necessarily do that in regards to, something that you played a part. It ain't just 100% them. They played a part. It's been building up, and then they just took it over the top. I totally agree. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna just give them their flowers. No. Like I said, maybe later on. Maybe, and if you want to say I'm a hater, that's fine. I think as a competitor, you just don't do that.
Hey man, look, I'm with you, man. I was a competitor. I'm sure EP is still a competitor and was a competitor in sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you was a competitor, and you might be still a competitor in something. So I'm definitely with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that for sure. Mm-hmm. But guys, I want you guys to touch on this real quick, man. Bronny interviewed 3 teams, the Lakers, the Cavs, and the Suns. Only 3 teams. That's it. Okay, 3 teams. And he said what he said was he not focused on playing with his dad. That's what he said. But now he only interviewing these 3 teams. That tell me something different. What y'all think? EP, what you think?
He just saying that. They're saying, he don't have no control over that. His dad and Rich Paul got control over that.
Yeah,
they gonna control. They gonna control the narrative. They probably he's interviewing him, but his dad's talking to him right behind. So that's what's going on. So, and I'm cool with that, man. Talk to him, man. Get your free ticket into the league.
Right.
But your dad's still in control of the thing.
Jamel, wait, hold on. Jamel, before you go.
Yeah.
Bronny is not going to be a lottery pick. This is what I'm taking away from this. You're not a lottery pick. Why are you only interviewing with 3 teams or working out for 3 teams? And none of the 3 teams you're working out with. You need to be working out everybody to work you out.
So before you go, them teams are like I want to say I think the Cavs are like 15, 16. They're like in those ranges. So they know at that point they might as well, because ain't nobody really the top prospect and coming out of the draft this year. So that's why those things are brought up, because they're like 15, 16, 17, 18, like in that range there.
What about the Mavericks, the Nuggets, the Celtics? What about all these teams that still playing? Right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's relationship based, which Bronny's getting a lot of criticism for. I think it's unfair. I think the young man, he has worked his butt off to get back to playing at a high level, and people only see that because his father's in the league, that's then who his father is. But I think he's worked his butt off, and I think some of the sentiments of what they regards to, he don't want to necessarily play with his dad is because they want to kind of break that narrative of, hey, I just want to play wherever my dad wants me to play. They kind of want to break some of that narrative of because of what teams may be thinking, like, hey, only the Lakers are going to get him, or wherever his agent wants him to go, that's where they kind of want to break some of that up, just in case there's a team that may want to draft him. But we all know what's happening here. They're working out with teams that they have relationships with already, and I don't mind it. You see it all the time in business, man, where a guy, becomes an owner of a team because his parents was the owner at one time. We see it all the time. We see it. Kids get accepted to colleges and different things because of who their family is. We see it all the time. We have LeBron James, the greatest player in league history, and he has his children, and he wants to set up his children to follow their dreams, we have an issue with it. We say, oh, he didn't get it fairly. No, the kid has worked his butt off, man. This kid has come back from a heart surgery, and he's right back playing and trying to play. And come on, man, you gotta give that kid some credit, man. I know me, if I had to deal with some heart surgery, man, I'd probably hang my shoes up, man. I'm done playing basketball. But this kid got heart, man, to come back out and get back on the court, man. You give that kid some credit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, man. It's good, man. Look, I'm with you on all the Bronny stuff. I just hope, I'm praying to God, man, wherever he gets drafted to, I just pray that this man's career, I just pray he has a good career. That's all I pray for him. I just pray he has a good career, healthy, and all that. And now, obviously, he's not gonna be LeBron. He don't have to be LeBron. I just hope in the long run that he has a good career, gets drafted by whoever the right team is gonna get him on the court, get him ready to play. I mean, that's all I can say about it. Whether it is with LeBron or not, I think it'll be good for him to be with LeBron just because LeBron is LeBron. I mean, this is his dad, but LeBron is still LeBron now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the best brain in basketball right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just pray he goes to the best team, the best situation for him going forward. So, that's my thoughts on it.
The best team is with that.
I'm right there with you. Like I just want him to go somewhere that he can actually develop and and that might not be with his dad for the first year. I think maybe if they can make it not so obvious, maybe he plays first year by himself, then maybe his dad on his last leg come to play with his son. That's fine with me. But don't make it so obvious to where you go where your dad go. He don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Go where your dad go.
Hey.
My dad is the greatest player in the league. Why wouldn't I want to rock with my dad? Go with. So what?
I'm just saying to the fact that he's not doing it. He's not doing it because he said he's not interviewing with these teams because he don't want to play with his dad. So if that's the case, then maybe wait a year or so and then do it.
Nah, he want to play with his dad. I want to play with LeBron.
Look, he said he didn't want to play with him, but these teams he'll interview with, that showed me otherwise. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like I was saying, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's why I made the point of I think they was just in case there's a team out there. Say, let's think of one. Say the Heat. Let's say the Heat or Orlando Magic or something like that. That maybe want, let's say the Heat. And why? Because I'm gonna say the Heat. Why? Because they do a great job of developing talent. But they know that the teams that they have relationships with are the ones that they're probably going to go with, right?
Yeah.
And so now you just open yourself up for some teams not wanting to even evaluate you fairly or evaluate you because you already know you want to go play with your dad or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think they said that just to open it up to see what teams may call the agent and say, hey, let's get a workout with LeBron and see what's up. But I think it's a foregone conclusion. He's going to the Lakers, man.
Okay, we'll see. We're gonna find out pretty soon. All right, guys. So that's gonna wrap us up for tonight, man. Hey, like I said, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. Myself and the team, we're gonna really appreciate that, man. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show as much as we enjoy bringing you the show, man. Thank y'all.
Peace.